Next method is linked allocation. Each file is allocated in a linked list of disk blocks. Blocks may be scattered everywhere on the disk. So block is referred in terms of a pointer here. So this is a very simple method, need only the starting address. The size of the file need not be declared at the time of the creation. Free space management, no wastage of memory when compared to the contiguous allocation, no external fragmentation. Then effective sequential access but no random access. In the previous method there was a random access. Random access was easy, but fragmentation do exist, as well as free space management was not existing because there was lots of wastage of memory in the previous allocation method. But in linked allocation method, this is a very simple method. It needs only the starting address. The size of the file need not be declared at the time of the creation. Later it could be declared. Free space management, that is no wastage of space or memory blocks, no external fragmentation, effective sequential access, but no random access. In the diagram, directory has 3 columns: file, start and end. Just we need to remember the starting and the ending point. So only one single file is existing. The start point of this particular file is beginning. It will begin from 9th block. Value is stored 16 here. 9, then 13, 16, 10 and 25. 25 is the end of this particular file. But in the location 25th location, that is 25th block, one value is stored -1, means pointer has reached the -1 value. So it means that this is the end of the file allocation. Advantages and disadvantages of a linked allocation. It can be used effectively only for the sequential access. Sequential means it should be a continuous access. Random access is expensive. To find the ith block, we must start from the beginning of the file. So if you want to find out any block which is existing in between, means you have to begin from the starting of the file, that is the first block, and follow the pointer until we get the ith block. So if a pointer needs 4 bytes out of 512 byte block, means then 0.78% is wasted for the pointers. So pointers could be lost. A bug in the operating system or a disk hardware might result in picking up the wrong pointers. So these are some of the disadvantages. The last point, pointers could be lost. That is because there is wastage of pointers there. If a pointer needs 4 bytes out of 512 byte block, means then 0.78% of memory is wasted there. That is pointers are also wasted. So pointers could be lost, and a bug in the operating system or a disk hardware might result in picking up of the wrong pointers also. So these are some of the disadvantages and advantages of a linked allocation. So in the beginning, it can be used effectively only for the sequential access. Random access is expensive. So to find any particular ith block, then we must start from the beginning of the file and follow the pointer until we get the ith block. Even this can be considered as a disadvantage because here the random access is very expensive. So random access method is not existing here. It was stored in the previous slide itself here. Effective sequential access, it's not based on the random access. So random access is very expensive. So there is a lots of wastage of pointers here. Pointers could be lost. Index allocation method brings all the pointers together into an index block. This helps in solving the random access problem in case of linked allocation. So directly we will move on to the diagram, that is example. Example is must. You have to draw all the examples for all the different types of allocation. So please remember the concept, main topics of advantages, disadvantages with the examples. So in this example, once again we have a directory with the 2 columns. Jeep is the file name and index block 19. So look at the diagram there. Index block is 19. And from 19 we are moving to various other blocks there. That is, from 19 we'll move to the block 16. Then from 19 we'll move back to block 1. So if you want to go to block 1 means you have to pass 15 and 6 block. Then once again, if you want to move directly to 25 means you can directly pass the block 22 and 25. So indexed allocation means from one particular index block you can move to any other blocks existing in the disk. We need not use here pointer method, that is the previous method, linked allocation method. So there is no wastage of pointers here, so that can be removed in case of indexed allocation. And even in contiguous allocation method many wastage of blocks could be seen, but in this particular indexed allocation we cannot see such type of wastage of blocks. So needs index table. Random access is easy here. Dynamic allocation without any external fragmentation but has overhead of index block. Mapping from logical to physical in a file of maximum size of 256 kilowords and block size of 512 words. So we need only one block for index table. So here actually in this diagram only one block is required for the entire index table. So this is the index table for the index block 19. So only one block is required for any index table.